こんばんは。いつも英語で国内ニュースを聞いてくださりありがとうございます。キャスターの内田サラです。今日は普段のニュースダイジェストとは少し趣向を変えて、会話形式で最近の話題について深掘りしていきたいと思います。話し相手はいつも私とニュースを読んでくれているクリスさんです。
よろしくお願いします。皆さんこんばんは、クリス・ダルトンです。
さて、今日の話題は月面探査についてです。Okay, Chris, let's talk about our topic today. It is about space. The Artemis 2 mission. Human beings are finally going back to the moon.
That's right, Sarah. The Artemis 2 spacecraft was successfully launched, and it is currently on its journey. This is the first time in 54 years that humans have traveled so far from Earth.
54 years, that is a very long time. The last time was the Apollo program, right?
Yes, Apollo 17 was the last manned mission to the moon, back in 1972. By the way, Sarah, do you know why the new program is called Artemis?
I'm not sure. Does it have a special meaning?
It actually comes from Greek mythology. Artemis is the twin sister of Apollo, and she is the goddess of the moon.
Wow, the twin sister of Apollo. That is very poetic and beautiful. But Chris, why did it take 54 years for us to go back? Did we just forget about the moon?
No, we didn't forget. In the past, going to the moon was like a race during the Cold War, but this time, the goal is completely different.
Different? How so?
This time, we aren't just visiting. NASA is planning to build a base camp on the moon and a space station called the Gateway around it. The ultimate goal is to use the moon as a stepping stone to go to Mars.
A base camp on the moon? Like camping?
Exactly. And the most exciting part is water. Scientists have found that there is ice on the moon. If we have water, we can make drinking water, oxygen to breathe, and even hydrogen for rocket fuel.
So the moon will become a gas station in space.
Yes, a gas station. That is a perfect way to describe it. We can stop by the moon, fill up our rocket with fuel, and then go to Mars. And speaking of that ice, there's a new study. Scientists believe it took about 1.5 billion years to form the ice.
1.5 billion years? That is incredibly old. So the ice has been waiting for us in the dark shadows of the craters for a very, very long time.
That's right. The universe has a completely different sense of time. Researchers say the ice is a mountain of treasure for astronauts.
That is amazing. But wait, are they landing on the moon this time?
No, for this Artemis 2 mission, they're not landing. It's a 10-day test drive to make sure all the life support systems work properly. But they did something historical. They flew to the far side of the moon.
The far side? The side we cannot see from Earth.
Right. They traveled about 400,000 kilometers away from Earth. That's the farthest distance humans have ever reached in history. And the astronauts saw the far side of the moon with their own eyes for the first time.
I saw the news today. The photos were stunning. It looked like CG, computer graphics. They saw so many craters clearly and even captured a total solar eclipse from space.
Yes, it must be a breathtaking view to see the moon hiding the sun from that angle. Also, the crew members are very different from 54 years ago. The 4 astronauts include a woman, an African American, and a Canadian. It really shows the diversity of our modern world.
That is wonderful. It gives us hope for the future. By the way, Chris, when are they coming back to Earth?
Their spacecraft is scheduled to land in the ocean off the coast of California tomorrow morning, Japan time. That means Saturday morning.
Tomorrow morning? I really hope they return safely. 今日は有人月面探査アルテミス2についてお話ししてみました。宇宙へのロマンを感じていただけたでしょうか。明日の朝にはいよいよ宇宙船が地球に帰還する予定です。無事に帰ってこれることをみんなで祈りたいですね。今夜はぜひ窓から月を眺めてみてください。それでは今夜はこの辺で素敵な夜をお過ごしください。